She-Ra and the Princesses of Power is a reboot of the 1985 Filmation series She-Ra, Princess of Power. And She-Ra, Princess of Power was a spin-off from the 1983 He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I so much enjoyed She-Ra and the Princesses of Power that I wanted to pay tribute to the series by making some custom figures for my collection. The base figures that I chose for this project were by Sanrio. They were Hello Kitty. And the reason I chose them was because I had several of them. They were small and they were non-posable. When you're painting around the joints of posable figures, it can be a little bit tricky because sometimes when you move the joints, it causes the paint to rip. When you're starting to make some custom figures, you need to make some sketches so you can write down the important points you don't want to forget to include in the toys. The artwork doesn't exactly have to be beautiful, it just has to have the right details. People sometimes ask, how long does it take to do something like this? And that's a difficult question. You're often doing so many things at once, and sometimes you have to wait for things like drying time that it's a little difficult to estimate. But if I had to guess, there's probably about 15 hours into each one of these characters. For instance, that's taking all of the original details and making sketches, finding the appropriately sized figures that you want to use and the accessories you want to use, getting all your paints and materials together, figuring out how are you going to do some of these details. For instance, Catra has some very interesting hair, she has the large ears, she has the tail. You know, you have to figure out, how am I going to make this into this figure? How am I going to incorporate this? How is it going to work? And then once you figure that out, you just have to do it. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I enjoyed sharing it with you.